Here with the upcoming weather forecast is AJ Willahusky.
Today in Eau Claire, students experienced a cool and cloudy day with temperatures staying around the low to mid 40s with partly cloudy skies throughout the day. Surrounding the cities, we had cool weather conditions, mostly in the 40s. Our 7-day forecast is looking like it will warm up a little bit this weekend, and it'll be nice and cool on Monday for Halloween with more cool fall weather coming at you next week. And with that, thank you for watching. From Blue Gold News Now, back to you guys.
Now time for this week's edition of Pop Culture Corner.
On Tuesday, Adidas ended its partnership with Kanye West after 9 years. In a statement released by Adidas, the brand said it, quote, does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech, unquote.
According to CNN, Adidas put the partnership under review in the beginning of October after Kanye wore a t-shirt that said White Lives Matter in public. Then on a podcast, Kanye said that he can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas would not drop him.
Other brands such as Balenciaga and Vogue cut ties with the rapper last week. I think this is a really interesting story, specifically about like free speech, media, all sorts of fun things.
Katie and I are in constant contact with each other, so we actually had about 3 FaceTime calls in the time I was in the bathroom getting ready today, and one of them we actually got onto the topic of free speech and, you know, how far can brand deals and social media go, and kind of having a reaction to this. And I think what Kanye was trying to get at is that it's his right to kind of say whatever he wants, and people are going to have to put up with it. But his brands are kind of coming back and saying, no, that's not how we view free speech. That's not how we view this partnership.
Talking about the social media aspect as well, I believe he was just banned off of Instagram last week. I don't know if it was a permanent ban or for how long, but even that's like a statement in itself, banning him from that platform, not letting him speak on there anymore. Interesting question about free speech, social media. I mean, I don't know, all the questions.
No, all the questions. I mean, I guess in my mind with this, definitely not an expert opinion. Just with my good old poli-sci major, I may use one day. I think it's more that he's not really trying to like use free speech, and I think he's just trying to push buttons at this point. I think he knows he's doing that, and I think he has been using the media to do that, and now they're kind of bouncing back and being like, okay, this is not expression. This is you trying to, you know, make a point and stir the pot a little bit.
Like, unfortunately, this behavior from Kanye West doesn't really surprise me. I feel like this is the past coming years with him, I don't know, just doing lots of crazy things, stuff with Kim as well that's come up recently, and like Northwest's birthday party. Don't know if you heard anything about that.
I did not.
There was drama regarding that. He was like, you locked me out of her birthday party, but he was supposed to have his own separate birthday party for North since they are divorced, you know? Very interesting stuff. It doesn't surprise me that he's pulling stuff like this. However, this is obviously a lot more serious than a birthday party, but I don't know. It's still upsetting to see and to hear. It's getting a lot of media attention, and, you know, stuff that's like anti-Semitic or like hate speech is never like good to see on the internet.
I mean, at the end of the day, no one can tell you what to do. You have the right to say and do what you want, but he's a public figure. I mean, he's representing brands, he's representing people, and if he keeps acting in a way that they don't deem appropriate, he's going to lose deals.
Yeah. Personally, I was not surprised that he got dropped from Adidas. I think it was a necessary step in my mind.
It kind of it makes me laugh a little bit that he said no, they're not going to drop me. And you know they did, but that's kind of the nature of the game.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that great discussion. That is a wrap on this week's edition of Pop Culture Corner.
Well, that's all we have for you tonight.
We'll see you back here next week with your latest local and university news.
Make sure to follow TV10 on Instagram and check out our Instagrams for more information about our bi-weekly shows. I'm Ellie Pomerlew.
And I'm Katie McCoy. Thank you and good night.